Around Arvada, the Green Thumb Set has been busy transforming yards into tranquil and colorful summer spaces. And for the 5th year in a row, a handful of homeowners invited visitors into their gardens in June as part of an annual garden tour benefiting the Arvada Historical Society. Here's a peek at gardens of the 2015 tour. Their garden is an oasis in the middle of mayhem, say homeowners Jim and Rose Seavey. And surely the Robins agree. Located in the historic Columbine neighborhood, the Seaveys' garden features huge flower beds of perennials and annuals. It's a big part of their lifestyle.
Well, it means that we can give back to nature. We have a lot of bees and birds and animals that enjoy it.
An apple tree more than a century old stands watch here. Preserving and repurposing is key in their garden, where even an old tree found new life as a table. Their garden truly brings them joy, say the Seaveys.
It's a nice space for parties and entertaining, like to share the plants. It's a social thing for us also.
On the west side, pink flamingos tucked into manicured raised beds share a beautiful view of rolling hills. It's the home of Fred and Anna Jacobson.
We call our backyard Grandview, a throwback to one of Arvada's first streets. Our backyard opens up to open space. Tucker Lake to the west overlooks Quaker Acres Park to the north.
Hens nesting in the shade lend a countrified touch to this orderly and abundant garden filled with fruit trees, berry bushes, and raised herb gardens. With 2 spacious patios for entertaining and a sprawling emerald lawn for playing, it's the perfect place to enjoy the warmth of nature and good times. At the home of Brad Rupert and Lisa Akiyama, splashes of color against a stone wall are just a tease to the cozy retreat hidden in their backyard. Visitors here are guided by a whimsical sign to a welcome gate that reveals the inner beauty of this eclectic garden. A sculpted fence showcases smiling blossoms.
I hope people enjoy the projects that we've done, the things that make the yard our own, the fence and other things that craftsy sort of projects or art projects or things that just make the yard unique.
They call it a work in progress, but their little slice of paradise with its mature shade trees and secluded setting provides plenty of inspiration. A taste of Americana beckons visitors into the gardens of Dusty and Barb Stevens, where a lifelong passion for gardening shows in every detail.
It's a healthy experience for us, both now even. And we found that at our age right now, we could do more than we thought we could.
Sprinkled amongst the cheerful perennials and annuals, the weathered keepsakes of farm life give a rustic yet cozy feel.
It's not an elegant garden, it's just a country home type garden. After living on a farm all our lives in small towns, we try to keep that as our theme in our garden.
At the home of Charlie and Donna Alt, blossoms happily dance along a stone terraced wall. And a fountain sounds its restful splash for visitors. They call their little retreat their hippie garden.
It's almost a religion. It's a spiritual thing that takes place every year. It's just something that gives us a great deal of peace and comfort.
It's filled with love, art, and memories collected from their travels across the country, and is even playfully quirky at times.
I want people to realize that it doesn't have to be perfect. It can be just an expression of yourself. I'm kind of a frowsy Einstein sort of a person, you know, and my garden reflects that.
Here, a 1920s drinking fountain rescued from Denver's City Park finds new life as a garden fountain. The Alts enjoy working the soil and take pleasure in knowing that what they reap will feed them all winter and give them joy all summer. Stepping into the gardens of Chuck and Maggie Clark, visitors are treated to an informal cottage-style oasis filled with bright blossoms and whimsical touches at every turn.
I think my wife and I enjoy gardening just to be able to get outside, connection with the land and the outdoors.
Here, raised vegetable and herb beds bask in the sun-sprinkled shade of mature trees. Everywhere, the Clark's cottage-style garden reveals their passion for recycling and repurposing. In the distance, a modest archway leads to secluded rooms of the garden, from a romantic gazebo to a true surprise, an actual cottage. That's just a sample of the 2015 garden tour held in June. If you missed this year's tour, mark your calendar for June 2016 and keep an eye on the website for the Arvada Historical Society at arvadahistory.org.